Today guys, I'll be showing you how to install a Linux virtual machine to your VMware or VirtualBox. Let's get started. Let's choose custom here, then choose the latest version or whichever version you have. And after that we can choose installer disk, or we can also install this operating system later. So let's just pick this one. After that, since we're installing Linux, we'll choose Linux, and then we are installing the Ubuntu 64-bit operating system. Just click next. It depends, but I recommend to just choose 2 processors and 1 core per processor. You can also pick a 4 gig or 2 gig, depends on your machine. If it can handle a 4 gig virtual machine or a 2 gig virtual machine. After that, we'll use the NAT, network address translation, LSI logic, and then just choose the recommended option, and we will be creating a new virtual disk. Maximum size, we can set it to 50 or 60 gig, depends on the user. After that, just click next, and then we customize our hardware. Since we are choosing the edit operating system later, before we click finish, we must customize our hardware. So here on the new CD DVD option, we choose the ISO image file, and let's browse, and then the one we downloaded from the Linux website, the Ubuntu 64-bit ISO file. Choose that, just close, and then finish. Let's wait for a moment, and then let's power our virtual machine. Okay, so we can choose any options here, but I'll just recommend to choose the first option, the try or install Ubuntu. So just click and then press enter. And we just wait for this installation to finish, and then we'll proceed to the next steps. Back guys, let's go ahead and continue our installation here. So we're given 2 options here. Basically they just process the same, but let's go ahead and just choose install Ubuntu here. After that, we'll go ahead and pick our language depending on where you live. I'll just choose English language here, and normal installation. For minimal, if your machine can't handle the applications, choose minimal. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and click normal installation. Alright, so we wait for a moment, and then just go ahead and click something else. So the something else option here is it provides us with option to create or resize our partition. So click continue. After that, go ahead and right click, click new partition table, continue, and then right click again on the free space and add. So go ahead and set the sizes for our disk, choose logical, and the mount point for the storage. Click OK. One more time, we'll go ahead and right click the free space, add, don't change any option, just click OK. Alright, so we're done partitioning our disks here. Let's just go ahead and install, click install now. So for this one, just click continue to all pop-up messages, and just wait for it to finish. Alright, so in this part here, choose what option you have here. As for mine, it automatically chooses my location, so in the Philippines or in Visayas. You can change this one, or you just click continue, and let's input my name here. My name is Vince, and it says Vince virtual machine. Password here. So you can choose what option you like. I'd prefer to log in automatically in case I forgot the password. Click continue, and then we play the waiting game here. So we wait for the installation to finish. So we have finished our installation of our Ubuntu OS here, and we are required to restart our virtual machine. So just click restart now, and then after that the installation is complete and the virtual machine is ready to be used. So we have successfully installed an Ubuntu operating system in our virtual machine. So this is the interface of the Linux Ubuntu 64-bit. Let's go ahead and check our users here. What I did was just press the Windows key on your keyboard and just search for users. So on this option here, we can add a user or remove a user to this operating system or to this machine. Here I can edit my name, add a picture, edit the password. So before we edit our users here, just unlock it first. And we can now click the add user button. So let's just add another user. Let's pretend his name is John. Set a password, or we can allow the user to set a password when they next logged in. So this is our second user, which he or she can use for or to this virtual machine. And we can check our disk to see if we have successfully partitioned our OS and storage disks. Let's click disk. Let's click this one, and then you'll be shown to your installed storage and partition system. Alright, so that's basically much of the installation of the Linux Ubuntu installation. Thank you so much for listening, and have a good one.